In my previous video, I talked about what I also do apart from singing, which is being an ROV pilot. An ROV pilot pilots the ROV. This is an example of an ROV. It's one of the smallest in the industry. You can carry this one even with one hand. It's really small, this very one. There are very big ones, really big ones, up to the size of a 20-foot container, that those of us that are ROV pilots use to do work under the sea. Jobs like drilling, intervention, dive support, and a lot of other things we do in the sea with these equipments. Now, this very one here is basically used for observation, and this machine you see here can go as far as 300 meters into the sea, down the sea, 300 meters. Now, this wire you see here is connected to another cable that is more than 300 meters long, and that cable is called the umbilical. In some cases we call it the tether. If you look here, you see this thing, we call this the thrusters. This is called the thruster. We also have another thruster here. See, these are thrusters. We have the horizontal and the vertical thrusters. We have this here, the lights. Then if you look down here, we have the camera. So when this thing goes into the water, you see anything that is under that water, so long the water is clear, so long there is good visibility, you can see. This yellow part of this ROV is the foam block. It helps the ROV to float. It helps it to float. Now this casing you see here contains the electronics and everything that makes the ROV work electrically. That's just a small explanation of what the ROV does. I have another component here. This is called the blue view sonar. When visibility is very poor underwater, this blue view sonar comes in handy. It can help us locate structures. It can help us do some inspection. Even when the camera cannot see anything, we can use this sonar to still do our work. That is one component. And then the umbilical cord I was talking about. Let me show you what it looks like. This is it. This is it. That's the wire. It's called the umbilical cord. This travels down to the seabed. It travels down to the seabed. If you see it is rolled up there, it's about 300 meters of that. It travels down to the seabed and then brings the information back up for us to see. Then I'll show you the control, what the control looks like for this very one. This is the surface unit. Everything that happens down the seabed shows here. The camera picks up images and it puts them here for us to see. The blue view sonar picks up images and it puts them here for us to see. That is that. Then, how do we control this ROV? We control the ROV with the help of the hand controller. This is the hand controller. It contains different buttons. You see the joystick. This controls the movement of the ROV. Forward, backwards, left, right. And then we also have this one here to control the movement of the ROV up or down. We have a button here to choose different cameras. We have this for the lights, increase the lights, reduce the lights. We have this for the cameras, to tilt the camera up or down, or zoom out, zoom in or zoom out. So that is the ROV, and these are the basic components. These are the things that make up that ROV. You have the controller, the hand controller, you have the surface unit, you have the subsea unit, the ROV itself, you have the umbilical, and this ROV is pretty small and easy to use. It uses direct electricity, 110 to 240 volts is okay for that ROV. Subsequently, I'll explain more about that. Thank you.